This week we'll be going through the laws of indices. Can I get a male hammer, please?
Hey guys, this is Jeremy J and welcome to Illustrated Maths.
This video is the first of 3 under indices and logarithms. We will learn the 7 laws of indices with lots of exercises and examples. Let's begin.
Before we learn the laws of indices, why do we need indices? Indices make large numbers manageable. Let's look at how. The largest known star in the universe is a star named UY Scuti. How big is it? It is 1,188,300,000 kilometers in diameter. We can shorten those digits by writing it as 1.2 multiply 10 to the power of 9 kilometers. By the way, this is UY Scuti compared to our Sun. What is the distance between the Milky Way to the nearest galaxy? It is 24, I'm not going to say all of this. It is somewhere around 24 quintillion kilometers. But a shorter version, you can write it as 24 times 10 to the power of 18 kilometers. And Earth is somewhere here. There are a few laws when you're calculating with indices. The first one is if you multiply two indices with the same base, you can add the power. Let's look at some examples. 3 to the power of 2 multiplied with 3 to the power of 4. Since the base is the same, which is 3, you can add the power, which is 2 plus 4. So the answer is 3 to the power of 6. 5 to the power of 3 multiplied with 5 to the power of 9, you get 5 to the power of 3 plus 9, which is 5 to the power of 12. Law number 2, if you have two indices with the same base that divide each other, you can subtract their power. So a to the power of b divided by a to the power of c equals to a to the power of b minus c. Let's look at some examples. 4 to the power of 5 divided by 4 to the power of 2, we get 4 to the power of 5 minus 2, which is 4 to the power of 3. 7 to the power of 2 divided by 7 to the power of 4, we get 7 to the power of 2 minus 4, which is 7 to the power of negative 2. Law number 3, if you have a power over another index, you can multiply the powers. So if you have a to the power of b, brackets to the power of c, that equals to a to the power of b multiplied with c. Let's try some examples. 3 to the power of 2 brackets to the power of 4. This equals to 3 to the power of 2 multiplied with 4, which is 3 to the power of 8. 5 to the power of 3 brackets to the power of negative 2. This equals to 5 to the power of 3 multiplied negative 2, which is 5 to the power of negative 6. Law number 4, any number to the power of 0 equals to 1. Let's try to prove this. 3 to the power of 2 divided by 3 to the power of 2. Using our second law, this equals to 3 to the power of 2 minus 2, which is 3 to the power of 0. We know that 3 to the power of 2 divided by 3 to the power of 2 equals to 1. Two equal numbers divided by each other will result in 1. So therefore, 3 to the power of 0 equals to 1. So a to the power of 0 equals to 1. Law number 5. If you have an index with a negative power, this equals to 1 over that index with the positive of that power. a to the power of negative b equals to 1 over a to the power of positive b. Let's try some examples. 4 to the power of negative 3. This equals to 1 over 4 to the power of 3. 2x to the power of negative 5. We have to be careful here. The power negative 5 only belongs to x. Therefore, the 2 remains on top. So the answer is 2 over x to the power of 5. Law number 6. An index with a root is an index with a fraction power. So a with the root b equals to a to the power of 1 over b. Let's look at some examples. Square root of 8 is equals to 8 to the power of half. Cube root of 12 equals to 12 to the power of 1 over 3. Law number 7. If you have the root b of a to the power of c, that equals to a to the power of c over b. Let's look at some examples. The fifth root of 7 to the power of 8 equals to 7 to the power of 8 over 5. The cube root of 5 to the power of 6 equals to 5 to the power of 6 over 3, which is 5 to the power of 2. Okay guys, I would like you to practice what we have gone through so far. Express 25 over 36 to the power of negative half to its simplest form. Click pause and try it first. Once you have done, you can check the answer. For this question, we will be using laws 5 and 6. Law number 5 states that a to the power of negative b equals to 1 over a to the power of b. So 25 over 36 to the power of negative half is 1 over 25 over 36 to the power of positive half. The power belongs to both the numerator and also the denominator. So 25 to the power of half over 36 to the power of half. Using law number 6, we know power half means square root. So we get 1 over 5 over 6. We can bring the fractions up by inversing it. So it is 6 over 5. Simplify the following indices. 16 to the power of half multiplied 2 to the power of 3 minus 4 to the power of 2 multiplied 2. Pause this video and give it a try. Once you have done, you can see the solution. We will be using law 6 for this question. We first remove the brackets as it is redundant and doesn't serve any purpose. 16 to the power of half is square root of 16. 2 to the power of 3 is 8. 4 to the power of 2 is 16. Simplifying the numbers, we get the answer 0. Let's try one last practice. X to the power of negative 2 multiplied y to the power of 3 divided 2x to the power of negative 5 multiplied with y to the power of 2. Pause this video and give this question a go, and once you have done, you can continue this video and see the solution. We will be using laws 2 and 5 for this question. We first separate our coefficient 2, x's and also our y's into 3 different fractions. Using law number 2, x to the power of negative 2 divided by x to the power of negative 5 equals to x to the power of negative 2 minus negative 5, and y to the power of 3 divided by y to the power of 2 equals to y to the power of 3 minus 2. So the answer is half x cubed y.
Don't forget to click the like button if this video helped you to understand indices better, and subscribe for more and more videos like this. I'll see you again the next video. Bye.